Hey guys, welcome to day 4. I took the week off because I was working and I wasn't going to be able to get a whole lot productive done during the week. And so to start day 4, I'm going to start by installing this box fan here in the window and just like duct tape it up to force any dust and stuff that's falling out. I can't take it anymore. It's going out. It's not going to be in here anymore. So starting day 4, we're going to start pulling down the ceiling. Remember, this has that blown insulation we were talking about in the previous videos. And I want to recover it, but I don't know how. So I don't know that I'm going to put in the effort of trying to save a little bit of pink blown insulation. But we do have to cut off power to this level of the home. Apparently the entire level of our home is on one circuit breaker, this entire second floor. Granted, in 1910, back when this home was built, a lot of power use was not really a thing. It was like lights and maybe an outlet. Maybe? I don't know. I wasn't around over 115 years ago when this was all done. So we're going to go ahead and get started on tearing down the ceiling. We're going to cut off some power and well, get started. All right, hopefully that'll hold that in place. And then to keep our cord safe and out of the way, I got a bunch of these little staple things. Hopefully the camera can focus on that. We'll just staple the cord to the wall out of the way. Alright, that's a start. Next I want to do some containment on the dust, so I'm going to try and set up a barrier here. So I picked up this giant cheap thing of plastic sheeting. It's like a painter's drop cloth kind of thing. And we'll cut that down to whatever I need to create a faux doorway. So I found out one thing here. Cheapo Amazon Basics tape, it holds up, but this fancy Scotch Blue number 2090 from 3M won't hold anything up. It's great for taping lines and whatnot, but it will not tape up something like this. So keep in mind what your uses are.
Ceiling is down. I'm covered in all sorts of soot, dust, and crap. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting, though. That is a lot of ink installation.
Days 1 through 3 seemed to drag, and I felt like I didn't make very much progress. But today I was able to get all of our flooring up. I got all of our ceiling off. I was able to get everything cleaned up. This has been a good day. My biggest concern is there's a lot of knob and tube wiring here that then is wired into like regular wiring, but then like our vent fan, where I've actually put one of my studio lights now, had this wire. You got the negative and then the positive, I think, is right there. And it had been spliced multiple times to feed power to other things. Like, this place is so Frankenstein. But that one right here was just tucked into the wall live. Just like that. It had electrical tape on it, not those little wire nuts that I put on there. And it was just sitting in the wall, waiting to spark a fire. Yep. Ignore this. This is me. So I got my fan run here, and then I got this little extra extension cord that's got the splitter to run power to the studio light there, so that I can turn everything off and on from here. But yeah, we got everything up. This place is nuts. We've got the stairwell here encroaching on the flooring here. And then we've got all of the work and things that they've done with the drain here, where it like goes from the sink, goes down, and then it has to come back up. Right there, it's like the low point, and then it goes back up to go to right there to then drain out. But luckily, that's not too bad of a deal. My biggest concern is going to be having to run a toilet line from there over here, because that's where the new toilet's going to go. And I worry about our rise over run. I know we can fur out the floors, and with how much they've added onto the floors here on the existing, I could probably put 2 sheets of plywood down to really fur it out if I really wanted an extra 1/4 inch, and that would give me another foot of length that way, I think. Is it a 1/4 inch per foot of rise over fall? I don't know, but hopefully we can get the right amount of sweep to be able to get a toilet drain in there. But yeah, this is it. We are all open. Just last things we got to take out is this plumbing. I don't want to take it out just yet, just because well, I could probably take the copper out. That's not a big deal. The drain assembly here, I don't want to have to worry about smells coming from it. I got it capped at all 3 ends with bags, so no fumes are coming out, and it's going to vent properly through the roof. That's all good. That's going to do it for tonight, though. Things get exciting, and I get excited because I get to start to add things and do things properly, whereas the previous floors actually weren't as bad as I thought. It's kind of interesting how not echoey it is in here, because of like the plaster walls and all just exposed wood. It's kind of interesting. Maybe I should do this with my office to create more of a, what do you call that, less echoey sound. Anyway, I started around 10 o'clock this morning, and it's almost 10 o'clock tonight, so I'm going to call it. Thanks for watching.
Are you listening?
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Damn.